Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matt Watson. I am currently enrolled at Full Sail University. I am in the bachelor's degree program for digital cinematography. The first contact I'm going to be talking about is a man by the name of Mark Lynch. He is a director of photography. I think Mark is important to my network because of his vast experience in the industry. As well, he knows quite a few people within the industry, from cameramen to other DOPs. Mark also has won quite a few Emmys, so I think he would be a very important asset to have in my network. Some tips Mark had given me was to always do the best work that you possibly can, and don't worry about the problems that you're having, just worry about the solutions to those problems. And he really emphasized that you need to have passion in whatever it is that you're doing at any time. Mark became successful by always keeping a positive attitude no matter what, as well as learning from as many professionals as he possibly could. The second person we're going to speak about is Thomas Yatsko. He's a director of photography. I think he is important to my network, not only because of how successful he is, but he has worked extensively with J.J. Abrams on the smash hit television show Fringe, as well as being the DOP for The Day After Tomorrow, among others. He has won countless awards, so I believe that he would be an invaluable asset to have in my network. Some tips Thomas had given me was how important it is to interact with people, and really connect with them. To remember how competitive the industry is, and that no matter how hard you work, there's going to be somebody out there that's working harder than you are. And a real important one that he had given me was that don't be afraid of failing. He really believes that if you don't fail, then there's really no learning that is actually taking place. Thomas became successful by slowly climbing the ladder and constantly continuing to learn. He believes that the industry is changing so rapidly all the time that you can never really stop learning. And if you're patient enough, your knowledge will become skill. My third and final contact is Gabriel Davis, who primarily works as a cameraman. I think Gabriel would be a great asset in my network because he's very successful. As well, he had graduated from Full Sail University, and just last year he had won his first Emmy. And a personal perk for me is he's worked with the WWE, which is a dream job of mine. So I think he would be a phenomenal asset to have in my network. Some tips Gabriel has given me was to start off humble early on in your career. As well, that you're not going to start off as a leader, you're going to be a follower, so you should be the best follower that you can be. And that a good place to start in the beginning is being an intern. That way you can learn and make connections at the same time. Gabriel became successful because of his passion and his eagerness to learn. Gabriel realized early on that he had to balance his passion, otherwise he would become overzealous. I attempted to reach out to 3 peers this month, but only one had replied to me, which is Hazel, who I am still communicating with. We do have plans on a future collaboration. I'm also very inspired with how Hazel uses their dreams for inspiration. The creative writing industry is the people that write for TV, movies, and even video games. They are the guts of the creative process. They write TV, movie, and video games that have any form of narrative to them. The filmmaking industry is vast. It includes producers, directors, cinematographers, cameramen, sound engineers. It's a very big industry. They are primarily the people that show the direction a project's going to go, which could include how it looks or even what it sounds like. The media communications industry is typically marketing as well as social media management. They can really dictate the success of any project, and I feel that they are a very important asset. The industries really rely on each other. For instance, if you're making a film, you do need creative writers to actually write you a script. You need producers and directors to actually manage the project and get what is desired. You need a camera crew to film it, otherwise I don't think much is going to be seen. You need sound engineers unless you're making a silent film. You need media communications to actually market it, make some money, and get it viewed by the target audience. So everything needs to be one big cohesive unit to really complete the project as was intended. I could use other industries to help further my brand. For instance, I could use creative writers to help write scripts for any projects that I have. Media communications, I could use to manage my social media accounts and get word of mouth out about my brand. And in closing, I would like to thank my mentors and my teacher in VEM this month, as well as special thanks to Mark, Thomas, Gabriel, and Hazel. I couldn't have done it without their help. And thank you for taking your time to watch this video. See you down the road.